Well, we'll see what happens next. So our next topic of the night, speaking of MAGA, is everybody's favorite Elon Musk took a couple of blows this week. I want to start with playing this clip. I'm going to share my screen of the Tesla attacks. I don't know if you guys heard, but they pretty much went berserk at some Teslas. Let's watch
Armed with a
this.
pickaxe and sledgehammer in Seattle's Soto neighborhood, these two fellas went to town on this Tesla. The car was left in shambles with shattered windows, massive punctures, and tons of anti-Elon Musk graffiti.
We don't like what Elon Musk is doing.
This man would only give me his first name,
People.
Greg, sorry, but says he actually owns the white Model S.
I bought it just to destroy it.
And Greg says he coordinated the stunt with his friends because he doesn't like Musk.
Tesla supports faster. Let's keep that stock going down.
This is all part of a grassroots movement called Tesla Takedown. Some are trying to sink the electric vehicle maker's stock price and ruin anything associated with a controversial CEO.
They're getting wealthy at taxpayer expense.
All this animosity and relentless nationwide protests come in response to Musk's handling of President Trump's Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE.
We're also seeing a lot of upside-down U.S. flags here today.
He's cutting entire federal agencies and the jobs that come along with it. And some people have even resorted to criminal activity to hurt Musk.
Oh my gosh, a Tesla Cybertruck is on fire.
Late Sunday evening, fire crews battled flames shooting out of several Cybertrucks in this Tesla storage lot.
Does this look like arson, sir?
We got our investigator on the way.
Dang. Look at this.
At this point, the cause remains under investigation. But with all the Elon hate, there is concern it could be arson. Seattle police and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives are investigating.
You bought it to destroy it?
Yeah. The inferno was just minutes away from this Tesla bash session.
Why are you wearing masks outdoors?
But just to be clear, none of these protesters have been accused of having anything to do with the destruction of those torched Cybertrucks.
I'm not talking to you.
Greg is just trying to tell his
They're
story.
too rich. They don't need to do that. They can just buy their own. Oh my God. You know, can we talk about the privilege to be able to sit there and buy a Tesla and be able to destroy it? Enzo, these are the type of people that should be voting Republican. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not gonna hold you. If you can sit there and buy, what are they, like $70,000 cars, and they're sitting there destroying them. Well, the stocks did drop. Enzo, what do you think this means for the future of Tesla, and what's your thoughts on what you just saw?
It don't matter what the future of Tesla is. Elon has all the money in the world. Who gives a shit? That's the way that I look at it. Like, if you're gonna buy a Tesla just to destroy it, you're contributing to that company. I don't care what you say. You're making yourself look like an idiot in my eyes. Like, it's I don't understand it. I really don't. And I ask people all the time, what is destroying that car gonna do? Like, does he really live rent free in your head every single day that every time you see a Tesla, you're gonna give the finger, call him a fascist or this and that? Like, it takes more energy to hate somebody like that than to just not give a shit. That's my take.
Gray, what do you think about the protests? Are you pro, like, let's destroy the Tesla? Do you support your fellow Democrats? I don't know. Maybe they were Democrats. I'm assuming they were.
The stockholders are pretty upset with Elon Musk. They don't want him at the White House anymore. They want him back. They're seeing the Tesla drop. They're not top in the EV market anymore. Like, Musk himself may not be hurting, but the stockholders at Tesla are hurting. And what I'll say with Trump, anybody that attaches themselves to Trump, they always end up getting hurt, and Trump always ends up gaining something. So, like, this is Elon Musk did not have this reputation before he supported Trump. He was considered a smart genius that was a one-in-a-lifetime engineer. Now it's like he's this fascist, he's this. His whole reputation has been destroyed, all because of his association with Trump.
85, I already know where you're going to go with that, man. Just take it away.
Yo, man. Hey, it's the prime example of my favorite three letters. TDS. That's all it is. It really exists. And Gray, you said everything I needed to say, because once you mention his name, this is how it is. There's nothing logical about their actions when you mention this man's name. Nothing. We could go all the way back to the protests. It's all about destroy, 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 riot, riot, riot. Wait a minute, peaceful protest. Basically, this is what they do. I'm not surprised. And only reason they're doing this is because Elon is down with the man. And yeah, we all loved them before. Everybody wanted a Tesla about 3 years ago. Everybody wanted a Cybertruck about a year ago.
True.
So I'm just like, whatever. It'll all blow over. I'm more concerned about $4 trillion of missing taxpayer money. So I don't care about how many Teslas get burnt. I'm cool.
The other thing that happened this week was the X was hacked. Let me play that clip.
A massive cyber attack to try to bring down the X system with IP addresses originating in the Ukraine area.
Oh, wow. So that's your suspicion. Is the website, is the internet up? Is it up yet?
It's up, yeah.
It's up yet. Okay, good. But I just was looking.
That's big.
So pretty much what I'm hearing in my research and is they're saying that it originated in Ukraine. They believe it did there. Then there was a group that claimed responsibility. They said they're not really affiliated with any political things, but then in some conversations with some influencers, they said they're doing it because they're angry with what's happening in Gaza. It was a combination of answers being given. Gray, who do you think it is?
I would say I'm not gonna make a guess on camera and say like, okay, I think it's this person. I will want the investigation to happen, but I will say my assumption is because of Elon or probably what people say on X that used to be Twitter. So that would be my assumption. I wouldn't even be surprised with how crazy Trump administration is if it came out of Elon Musk did it himself. So like that's how crazy this is. That's the problem.
Come on, bro. He didn't do it himself. You hanging out with us too long with the 85, who you think did it?
Man. Good question. The way I look at it is this, right? We all got friends on, like, let's say Facebook. Every month and a half, I get a friend. My Facebook's been hacked. Wasn't me. Don't follow this page. So they bringing it to light now for a reason. And I do think it's because, what's going on and Elon is basically, doing what he's doing. But the scary part is it just lets us see that how vulnerable the systems are. I look at that as opposed to it's X and it's Elon because it happens to Facebook. It happens to, individuals, So the hacking thing is probably going to get more extensive because there's more hate towards Elon. It probably going to happen again. Don't be surprised if Twitter gets shut down. Never know.
Yeah. Enzo, why, who do you think it is? Like, do you think it's Ukraine like he's saying, or do you think Elon did it like Gray said?
I'll be the crazy conspiracy nut on the panel. It was definitely Ukraine because we took away Starlink. Zelensky's getting payback. Zelensky's getting payback for that jump in that from when he got jumped by JD and Trump.
That could be.
I don't know. I don't really think it. I don't think it's
digital lynching.
Yeah, that's what it could be. I mean, it could be a mixture of things. I honestly, I know I said a conspiracy about it, but us taking away Starlink from them during the war, I think that could play into it.
It makes sense to me. They're pissed, and then now the next day, now they're saying that they're giving in. Oh, we're gonna sign the deal as long as Russia does. So I mean, it was like let's get our get back, then we'll give in.
When are they going to sign that though? Because Ukraine just launched more drones into Russia, like to yesterday, I think it was.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Putin is cool with the ceasefire agreement, right?
Oh no,
They
both of
haven't
them are
said
because
yet.
last week Russia launched into Ukraine, and now Ukraine's launching back into Russia. So I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on now.
This is all ego, man. I'm telling you,
Mhm.
it's ego.
Well, it's greed too because they can't account for most of the money. I mean, I don't understand why that's not an issue that us as Americans we can't say where did the money go. Like that shouldn't be even a
Mhm.
left or a right thing. That should be accountability on their end. What did y'all do with the money?
They care more about beating Russia than money.
Yeah.
Beating Russia is their top, and China, beating China, that's their top goal. Even if it's Biden or Trump, that's still their goal. And Iran.
Mm. This is all about money, bro.
Absolutely.
All of it. Just know that when you go to war, somebody's getting rich off of it.
Oh yeah,
Every day.
absolutely. Look at Nikki Haley. She's got money in all. She's got pockets with people in all the defense industry. That's why I thought she was going to be a terrible president because she would launch us into World War III.
Mm.
I didn't know that. I know her husband was in
Oh yeah.
National Guard. I knew that.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. There's a
You could
lot of
there's
people.
yeah. Like there's websites you can go to, Gray, where you can track who gets the funding from where and what companies fund. And a lot of like the defense contractor, like Enzo said, they fund her.
But all of them are paid to some extent on both sides. They
Open Secrets. That's the website.
Oh, yep, open secrets.
Yep.
Mm.
We can't give
You
all the
literally type
secrets,
in anybody's
Enzo.
name.
We can't give all the secrets. We can't let our
Sorry.
fans know.
I had to use it myself. There's a couple people on TikTok that say they're not paid by the DNC. So I had to do my
Who's paid?
research.
Drop the names.
Harry Sisson, Parker, Dean Withers, Chris Mowley, and what's the other kid's fucking name? Oh, those four, yeah.
They're all left, by the way, Gray.
Yep.
Okay.
All of them paid by the DNC.
I need to get my check. I guess they forgot to send mine.
Right? Supposedly I'm paid by the RNC and Trump's giving me checks. That's what people tell me now. I'm like,
Oh man.
I'm missing a couple checks.
I can tell you, I have good friends that are pretty high up in this, and they said they've never gotten a check from the RNC. They're kind of mad. They're like, "Man, the DNC is giving out checks. Maybe we need to switch sides."
Mhm.
Oh
Yeah, no,
man.
absolutely. Listen, give me the script. I'll speak whatever you guys want to tell me.
Oh Lord, Enzo's for sale, everyone. But
Bring it.
that
I want the highest bidder.
segue
He
segues
not
into
gonna
our
hit him
next,
up.
yeah, segues into our next topic, guys, about BlackRock. Let's see what the BlackRock CEO admitted to this week.